Hey, Gutfoxx here. Today we're going to go through how to make stubs in MLB Show 21. Now, we're looking at MLB 20, but a lot of these things are going to transfer over to 21. I want to do this ahead of time, so that way you guys have these skills as we move into the new game. We will be doing and updating this thing as we get the new game, as we see the new sets, everything that comes in. So I'm going to show you off some of the collections and stuff and other things that go along with the market, but just know we will update this video as it goes along. Now, the craziest thing, right when the game launches, is the fact that packs, this is going to be wild, can be very profitable. Now, they have been profitable at the start of the game the previous few years. All you do was buy the packs and sell the contents. Why is that? Well, every single card in the game, in most circumstances, every single card in the game that you'll be pulling out of these packs all go into sets, right? They all go into sets. And you guys know how much sets drive economies in Ultimate Teams, because where there's demand, there is prices. Now, these live series sets that come out every year, this year rewarded probably the greatest card that I've ever used in any sort of Ultimate Team game mode. Day 199 overall, Mickey Mantle, switch hitting center fielder, speed, everything you want. Favorite card to use all time. So it rewarded that, so you're like, oh wow, I need that. So what happens is you go ahead and collect all these teams, and all these teams have really low-end cards that go into them. So, and you need to collect each one. People that are going to be doing these sets are just going to go to the market, and they're going to search for them, and they're going to buy these low overall cards. And that, the pack trash, having value when the game launches, now there's like no value here. Them having value when the game launches makes the packs worth it, because you'll end up pulling golds that are minimum going for like 1K at the minimum, but otherwise will sometimes get up into 20K when the game launches. So they're very nice when the game launches, as long as the pack odds stay similar to this year. But that is okay. It's blow your mind. It only lasts for like a couple weeks at tops packs, because packs in MLB The Show are the worst packs in any Ultimate Team game I've played. So just let you guys know, it's not great for a long time, but there are some good packs there. Now, other money-making opportunities, and the biggest way you can make money on a daily basis, we'll talk about investments here in a bit. The biggest way you can make daily stubs is playing the spread. And you're like, oh, what's the spread? I mean, if you're a veteran, you know exactly what the spread is. But the spread here is the difference between the buy now and the sell now price. See how David Fletcher, you can sell now. It says sell now 82,000 stubs, buy now 115. Basically, what you do is you put up a buy order for just like a stub over the 82.2. And then when somebody sells it to you, you sell it for $114,999. You profit. Obviously, there's a 10% tax, so you got to take that out of your calculation. But still, that spread makes a 20,000 plus stub reward right there. About 20K, we'll say, right there, just for flipping at David Fletcher. Now, when the game launches, these spreads will be a lot closer than they are now. A lot fewer players on the market. Obviously, with Xbox, especially being basically free in Xbox, the market's going to be kind of hopping, and we'll see about spreads. But basically, when you're starting off, the best spreads tend to be at the lower end too. The high end is a lot of competition. A lot of people want those, give me, a couple thousand stubs for just doing one buy and sell. But a lot of the better grind work to do is in here. These things turn over very fast. These things are sold ridiculously quick, especially at the beginning of the year. And their spreads are consistent. What right here is we're sitting at a 600 stub spread right here. So it's pretty consistently, you're going in, going out, and you can put up, a lot of orders at once. I don't know the limit. I know the limit last year was 50. Is there a limit this year to orders? There might be. I don't think I ever hit it early in the year. And you're like, oh, you only have 88,000 stubs. What do you know? Well, to be fair, I bought in every single card that I've wanted, and I really haven't grinded the market here since Madden launched in August. And even before that, I kind of stopped because I felt like I was set for the year. And I did. And I wasted all my stubs on packs and buying every single card that I wanted, outside of like these million stub cards that are up there because of BR and World Series rewards. But everything other card I have that I want. So it's kind of nice. Anyways, so that's the market spread, the spread maneuver. It's very simple, a very simple concept. You put up a buy now, and then you sell the card with a sell order, and it's very nice, consistent stubs for your time. Otherwise, the investments. This is how, if you're just a little patient, you don't got to flip, just a little patience. You can basically take a card that starts out as either a gold or a silver. If they're doing well, MLB The Show, San Diego Studios will upgrade that card to the higher tier. So they'll get stat boost. So live series cards will go up depending how they do IRL. So like Randy right here. Basically, he was 74, and then this stat improvement brought him up to an 85. So that increased them from whatever you bought him at, because the quick sell value of a diamond is 5,000 stubs. The quick sell value of a gold is 1,000 stubs. So if you're buying golds at like 1,000 stubs plus under 5K, once they go up to a 85 overall, you can then quick sell them for 5,000. It can make you a ton of stubs, and we'll talk about guys that are looking like they're gonna go up and down through the season, and I'll do videos on that, or talk about it on twitch.tv/Gutfoxx also, where I'll be streaming. But otherwise, other profitable spots are like these low 80s, like when you go from like a silver to a gold, right? When you go from 79 to an 80, so it goes from like a quick sell of, I forgot the silver quick sell off the top of my head. Is it like 100? I don't remember what silver is, but anyways, it goes up to 1,000 with gold. Maybe it's less than 100. I don't remember what it is. But it goes up to 1,000 with gold for quick sell, and basically, so you can buy these silvers for, I don't know, 500, 400, 300, whatever you get the silvers for. Then we get upgraded to 80 overall. Bam! You can quick sell hundreds and hundreds of these guys, and people have made millions and millions of stubs off these quick selling from silver to gold and gold to diamond. So definitely something worth looking into, holding a few of those if you got some extra stubs to invest. But generally, you want to be flipping in the market rather than holding it if you have the time to do it. Otherwise, holding these cards, if you'd rather be playing the game, grinding the game out, is not a bad idea for an income if you are fairly certain that they're going to go up. And I think having a wide range of those guys on your, in your inventory, having a wide range of guys you think are going to go up, that way you can spread out your investments and make stubs over a long period of time. That way, as guys get upgraded, some guys might get hurt, and then you kind of get screwed. So you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, but it's a good idea to put a lot of eggs into these baskets of investments, because it's a good way of making stubs. So collections are generally bad, because the card they give out, like for stub making, the card they give out of the collection, Trout, Mantle, Biggio, Sheffield, all these guys are Nats. Now, there are ones that you'll lock in there, but just to let you know, like, there is ways, like if you have guys locked in for other collections, you want to put them into, like, say, if there's a creative player collection, again, you get a free 400, 900 stubs here just by doing 10 live series bronzes. So if you're going to lock them in anyways, definitely look at other sets that you can lock them into also, because those are basically free stubs. Equipment on unlockables. I mean, like, playing the game and grinding the game is fine to make stubs, but that's pretty easy. Oh, just play the game, you make stubs. Duh. Like I'm gonna go through that on this stub making video. That'd be pretty dang basic. Otherwise, like looking at stadiums and stuff, you get the polo grounds and whatnot, but you gotta collect all these things. Generally not the greatest stub makers either. So like the sets in this game aren't that great. There are like exchange sets and stuff over here, but these are not really, they very rarely been profitable at all. Potentially, if you could find some cheap silvers going for golds and some expensive golds, that actually really works out pretty well too. So they haven't very often been, in my experience. While they have, not often, but they have rarely. So that's it, right? Those are the ways of making stubs. And you know what? That's basically Diamond Dynasty and the market and how to work it and how to get it. Outside of playing the game and grinding solos and moments and stuff like that, events for cards, which you can sell on the block, right? You can always just say, oh yeah, just go 12-0 and BR, bro. Super easy. Or get the World Series, bro. Super easy. And you can just get these guys right here by getting there. And obviously, grinding the game and getting up to those levels will get you very expensive cards that you can sell, and that's a great stub making method, especially if you're one of the first ones up there to sell. Those things go up a ton, go for a ton early in the season as they drop. Investments also, guys that are in packs and the packs leave are good ones, but we'll talk about that, I think, as those opportunities come out. As they start dropping packs, we'll do videos and talk about it on Twitch for that. But that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Basically, you can make millions. People have made millions very, very successfully off these methods. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.